Just finding the unmute button. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another Thursday at Miniature Market, where we play board games for some funsies. Today we have Wroth. This is a game by Chip Theory Games, very fun publisher out there, and it is an area control game where we're going to be vying for control of this very small little area here and fighting a bunch. Anyways, I'm Brie.
I'm John.
I'm Mark.
So, fun thing about Chip Theory Games is that their production value of their games are like very amazing. They never use like regular cardboard stock or wooden or any type of cardboard stock or anything like that. Instead, every single one of their boards is always going to be this neoprene playmat. They're called Chip Theory. They like to use actual chips for their tokens quite a bit. Lots of dice on their things, miniatures and things like that, and all their card stock is actually like a PVC like card stock, so it's actually very very durable. It's one of anything that they make I never sleeve because you don't have to, because it's all basically like,
it's all crazy durable.
Yeah.
So pretty much every single one of their game, and I'm pretty sure I can get away with saying every single one of their game, is actually 100% waterproof. Like, you could dump this entire game under water and just dry it out to keep playing. It's fine.
Except maybe the box.
No, yeah, maybe not
the box.
Probably not.
Don't do that to the box, but everything else you can play underwater.
You dump the box out into the.
Exactly. So this is actually a funny one in itself because this is one of their first games that actually doesn't actually have any type of poker chip like material in them, and so there was like a request during the Kickstarter that they make the first player token a chip, so that it at least has one chip in here. So this is a chip now.
Well, but there's tiny.
Oh yeah, they're
chips,
tiny
little
chips, but you know, they're not like poker chip size. Anyways, in Wroth, we're going to be taking the mantle of one of 5 kingdoms, 7 if you have the expansions, and we're using both expansion factions in this playthrough. And gonna just be marching our little troops out of this map and fighting each other and just trying to have majority area control on all the areas. Because we get some victory points that way, and whoever has the most victory points after 4 rounds wins the game. Let's go ahead and switch to the overview while I make sure 4 rounds is correct, because I forgot that. Nice, fun little fact. 6 phases per round.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Oh, I think it's actually going to be a point total. Once someone gets to 30, that marks. Yeah, see how it's purple there. That's so low. We don't need that. If one player has reached 30 points, they are the winner. If more than one player has done so, it's the highest point total. Obviously. If they're still tied, you have to play a game of Wroth, paper, scissors. It actually says rock, but with a W. And I didn't know how to like translate that. That's why it said Wroth. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah. So, every single phase is going to have 6 actions. Every single round is going to have 6 phases. The phase is going to go maintenance phase, spoils, the groundwork, the drafting phase, actions, and then victory points. During the maintenance phase, it's very simple. We just set the round counter, which I did not get out because I forgot there was a round counter.
Do we need it?
I don't think so. Because we don't need it. It's the yellow dice and the unequal playmats.
We'll just turn it to.
Yeah. You don't really need it because it's first to 30 points, but in solo play that's more important, which is why I didn't grab it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, we don't really need it. And we passed the first player token, which we can use that to kind of remind ourselves who's, how many rounds we've done. Round 2 is spoils. On the areas you have control of, you can gain the actions that are going to be on those things. Not the points yet. Points are at the end of the round. So there's a lot of actions out there that you will get, and you're going to use those actions during the main round. The actions are deal damage, move 2 troops. That's always 2 troops. Deploy 2 troops, or gain a core. I got those wrong a little bit. I'll go over them in a second when we get to the action phase. to make it make more sense. But yeah, there's 4 areas that have those, and then there are 4 areas that are just victory points. And these are randomly done at the beginning of the game. No, we are not doing any type of giveaway today. I think he just wants you to win this game. By proxy, you can be yellow, Cosmic Beat. If I win, you also win.
So those scythes are microscopes.
They're sights.
Okay.
They're, I have a very woodsy-like race. Little dryads. Anyways, after the spoils, we go to the maintenance, the groundwork phase, sorry, where we get to deploy 2 of our troops. Bloop. We all get a Cora. And we also all get to roll our all-seeing eye. This is a bonus action we get to do once per round. And if we want to. And if you haven't rolled it, though, if you haven't used it last turn, you still have to roll it. So there's no point in saving it round per round. Like, you would think if you had a good roll that you wanted to use next round instead of this round, maybe you save it, but... Hey! Cosmic changes color to yellow. So after the groundwork phase, we're going to draft. We're going to roll in a 3-player game. We have 7 dice. We're going to roll these dice. They're going to depict the various actions of this game. And we're going to take turns drafting until we each have 2 actions we're going to be taking for the turn. The various actions, there are 2 dice faces for attack a region you occupy, or an adjacent one for 1 damage. There are 2 faces for deploy 2 more troops to your deployment zone, or move 2 troops to an adjacent region. There is 1 for gain 1 Cora, which is, again, these little nice little green money token things. And there is also deploy 2 troops from your mat straight out to any region you already occupy. So it's still different than the move one, because moving is how you get to new areas. This has to go to regions you already occupy. Yeah, and then the all-seeing eye, there's a gain +1 Cora 1. There is a deal 1 damage anywhere on the map 1. There's deal 2 damage to an adjacent region, or repeat an action you just carried out. So those are the different all-seeing eye actions. And then there's always the Exodus action. You could instead of using either of your dice, you discard them both, and you pick a region, and you move every character. You can move... Does it have to be all of them? You may move any or all of them, of your troops from there to any number of adjacent regions as you see fit. So you can go... That's a big one to move a lot of people, spread a lot of people out real quick. So, there are 8 zones in this game. 8 main regions in this game, and each of them have a marker, a random marker depicted on them. They're also adjacent to the ones that they seem adjacent to, 1 to 5, 4 to 5, and so forth and so forth. The deployment zones around the edge, though, are all connected to all the outside regions. So they're all connected to 6 of the regions, 1 through 6. So you could deploy over here, no problem. And that way, we're actually all starting out on completely equal grounds. It doesn't matter. This is blank over here because we're basically all in the same zone, but we all have our respected deployment zones, just so we don't get confused of where we're at. There's no fighting in the deployment zones, so nothing can destroy your troops while you're down in here. On top of taking your normal action, you can optionally use your all-seeing dice. And you can also buy elite troops or use your faction abilities. As much as you want, as long as you have the Cora for it. Whenever you buy your elite troops, they will go to your deployment zone, unless they have text that says they do not. A lot of people do. Some factions also has factions abilities, like the Ublin, for instance, has a special faction ability instead of a third type of person. There are 2 factions in here that only have 6 dice compared to 9, but that's because they have some cooler abilities. And Uglin is one of them. So, anything else I'm missing really? Other than just trying to get going, and we can just kind of learn a little bit, stumble through it as we go. It's pretty basic. So another cool thing too is every faction has 3 feat cards. And every game you get to pick one of them. So even though I'm picking a unique faction called Vena, that has very unique mechanics with my extra elite troops here, I also get to choose one of 3 different feats, so I can even play the game a little different each time. My feat I picked is called Raise the Dead, where I get to automatically deploy all my cauldrons and then take a lot of people that died this game and put them back there. Yeah. Every single thing out here has a cost in the top left of it. For instance, my hags and my cauldrons each cost 2. My alkalites only cost 1. And they also have victory points if at the end of each round, if your guy is out not in your deployment zone but out in Wroth itself, you'll get that many extra victory points. Yeah. To claim additional victory points from the regions they occupy. For each unique troop of the region, gain victory point during turn. Cool. And lastly, they also have a unique amount of hit points. So if I damage John, for instance, I have to damage his elite troops 3 times each before they're dead, but they just rotate to the next space. The your dice troops, your elite troops, do not actually ever have to be rolled. Ooh, I like the cauldrons. Get these. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started and move on to starting with the round overview. Sorry, the maintenance phase. So one of us is going to get this nice little first player marker, and I'm going to mark it into my phone here, and who's going first. Yeah, I don't see where. Oh, there it is. Yeah, get start player. It's fun. Yeah. We're doing it.
It's 2 games in.
Let's see. Who done this one? The player who has the most unbuttoned buttons.
We did that last week or 2 weeks ago.
That was Janet's.
Yeah.
That's right.
And she definitely won that one. I try to put them face up after we done them. Just do one random in the middle.
Yep. Okay.
That one. We're doing it.
Okay. The player who drives the smallest car.
I have an SUV now.
Not you.
We both have sedans. Don't
Yeah.
So
They're pretty
yours
similar in size.
Might be smaller. Just like.
What are your make and models? Let chat decide which one's smaller.
What?
Make and model?
Oh, 2017 Sonic.
Sonic.
I have a 21 Corolla.
Corolla or a Sonic, guys? Which one's smaller?
I would say Sonic, probably.
Sonic?
Yeah. Most likely.
Yep.
All right. We're going to go with Sonic and let Mark go first. Which means you can have the first player chip.
I did not tell them
I know I did.
these things.
Okay.
Okay.
So, maintenance phase is easy. We already done. Now we're going to get the spoils. Also easy in the first round. We're already done. So now we can go to the groundwork where everybody will get 1 Cora. And push 2 of their people. Yeah, I could just, yeah, perfect. Push 2 of their people out to their deployment zone. I mean, doesn't matter. You guys can share a little bit if you want to be on the same, on the,
It'll happen.
that side. And then after that, we do the draft phase. So I'm going to roll these dice. And we got a lot of moves, a little bit of core gain, and then some kills.
Okay, so we're not in any position to kill anything.
No, not yet, but you can. It's in.
Oh, you could move. Well,
Yeah, we're assuming we're going to all move a little bit here.
yeah.
It might not be bad to start off with just an Exodus action, too. Maybe I do that. Choose your DZ or region that you occupy. You may move. Yeah, you can just...
yeah. Also, during the
right.
the groundwork, we're supposed to roll all seeing, so we know
Oh.
what we're starting with.
That's also important to notice what everybody else has, too, because, for instance, I have a double kill. Die.
I need to repeat. Okay.
Yep.
So, as far as adjacency here.
So, your zone is adjacent to 1 through 6.
Okay.
2 is adjacent to 6, so is 3. 6 is adjacent to 7, 5, 3, and 2, so 6 is the big one. And then, obviously, 8's in the dead center, 8's by itself.
Well, it's just there's like these weird bridge things.
Yeah, so the bridges, you can see how they're like
Yes.
a hard white outline, and then there's a bridge here.
Yep.
So, definitely got like 80s heavy metal vibes to it.
Okay. Let's.
Every person in this game is a massive trip.
Okay. Let's take a move.
Okay. We're not going to be doing the move yet.
Oh, okay.
We're doing.
Oh, we
directing
gain
phase
them all,
first.
and then we
Yep.
do. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
All right, I will take the core. Move. Okay. Now, after round 1, whoever's in last place gets the extra action every round. Pretty cool. All right, now we go to the action phase, and starting with Mark again, we can take actions.
Okay.
And the actions have names. It is from top to bottom on there. Mine, extend, maneuver, and battle. And on the all-seeing eye, it is mine, strike is what you have. I have the assault, and then double.
Okay. Let's move.
Oh, man, you can use these on Exodus actions. So if you take an Exodus with this, you can Exodus, move, spread out, and then you can spread out again from another.
So am I doing just one of these at a time, or both?
Yep, one of them at a time.
Okay.
On your turn, you're going to do one action.
Okay. So I could bring 2 troops out. Or I could deploy 2 troops. Actually, that'd probably be, well, then I'm not going to be able to use that. So
Yep.
this. So yeah.
Yep.
And I'm not that sure that's going to happen anyway. So.
I'll go first.
Yeah. You do.
I am going to. I kind of just want to like go a little crazy here. I'm going to spin my core immediately to get an acolyte out. And then I'm going to spend both my dice to do an Exodus action and move everybody from these regions. So I'll be done for the turn. Well, not quite, because I might as well use this now because I have to. So I kill both of these.
Why are you taking so many
Hey.
actions at once, Brie?
Yeah.
Okay, so the buying of a elite troop at any time during a player's turn, you may spend core on a faction ability listed on the faction map, or to bring elite troops to the battle. A player may buy abilities, blah, blah, blah. The cost of the ability moves on an action pack. So I spent 1 core for my acolyte. Then I took an Exodus action. On their turn, instead of taking a regular action, a player may spend 2 unspent dice, including their all-seeing die. Oh, maybe I do that instead. I don't want to kill your dice. Bring them back. I'm going to instead use that dice for that and keep my coordinates. The all-seeing eye. Players may spend their all-seeing eye die on their turn during the actions phase by removing from the faction map. The all-seeing dice is not considered the form of an action dice, so this would be activated in addition for the action during the turn. Later. So all-seeing eye once per round, in addition, but it's a free action on your turn.
Okay. And then for determining majority control for these, is it number of pieces or total health of pieces?
It is number of pieces.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, well. I'm gonna do Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can use this to attack an adjacent region.
Yes. Now, my guy is a little weird. They like getting beat up. It's my whole faction identity. The Acolyte says if Vena is damaged by an attack in the region, and that is my faction Vena. So if I'm damaged into attack that has an Acolyte in the region, I get a free guy to deploy there. So if you attack this guy, I'm going to get a free guy just to deploy there. But if you attack him, you can knock him down one, and now you still get a free guy, but now you're starting to kill this guy.
So that makes the most sense. Sure.
So you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. And you can double it if you... I mean, you have to double
might
it
as well.
too. So... I mean, it helps and hurts me at the same time, because I don't want my Acolyte to die, because he's actually going to give me a point every round. Okay. And then you're doubled, and you're all seeing eyes to gone for the turn. My turn, I'm just going to get a floor.
Okay.
And you still haven't used your all seeing eye
Yep.
die yet.
And then my question.
Oh, you have a
is
persistent one? What's your persistent one?
Each time you would gain a core, you may instead immediately deploy a Lion Rider or Iron Wolf.
Well, now next turn you can start doing it.
My question is, does the phrase defeat an opposing basic true, does that count as an attack for Acolyte purposes?
It does not, because it does say damage by an attack.
Okay. And the second question is, it says add a horde from the discard.
You don't have
Is that
anything in the
spell?
discard yet.
Okay, so I need stuff to die
Yep.
before I can use that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the whole hands coming out of the ground motif.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like how we're both kind of like, let's get our people killed.
Yep.
Actions.
So in that case,
So these dice, so the regular guys, your regular people, we all have a very, a variety of different types of ones. Mine are little sickles. They only have one life, so if they get dealt damage, they're dead. Your elite troops, however, are dice, and they have a number of faces equal to the amount of health with a number on them. So my Acolyte starts at a 3, and let me see. So there's a number 3 on that, and as he takes damage, he'll actually tick down until he's dead.
yeah, I think just to deny the Acolyte, I will. It's my damage anywhere for a 1 on him.
Okay. If Finn is damaged by attack in a region that has the Acolyte, deploy 1. I don't know if that counts on his last hit. Judge?
Afterward, the region no longer contains an Acolyte.
That's the important part.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and say no, it does not. If Vena is damaged by an attack in a region that has an is damage. It's not when it would be damage, it is damage. After damage? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wish I had a little thing on here. Alright, anyways. We're going to say that it doesn't do that. I think I had a pretty good start in this game, so I'm okay with rolling that against my favor. And then, yeah, that is going to be the end of the whole game round. So then we do victory points. You're supposed to do it in region order. Usually will not matter.
Someone could spend Cora if they want.
That's
No?
got to be during your turn, and your turn is
Oh.
over. Like
Oh,
if you don't have dice.
if you have no dice. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. I only have one Cora thing that I could afford, but I can't do it.
Yep. So I'm going to get 2 victory points. 3 because I have. Oh no, he's dead. You're going to get 1 victory point. Sorry, you don't get any. 2. You also get 2, and you also get 2.
2.
So hey, we're all tied still. Look at that. I should have let myself.
Oh, so I got this 2 instead of that 2, or
Yeah, you have these ones. You're not in 7 yet.
okay,
in 6.
that's what I thought. I thought you were pointing at that one.
Yeah, I might have, but
Okay.
I just got myself
Yes.
confused. But yeah, you're good. Okay. So now we go back to the beginning of the round. Well, I will take this. Nobody has control of this region, so we skip that. But I will go to, I get to damage an adjacent, do one hit. I'll just do one hit to you. Go over here and I'll gain a Cora. Then we move on to groundwork, so everybody can get a Cora.
Okay, but I can do a
Yes.
troop instead. Okay.
Hey, I got another assault. Everybody got assault. We're gonna be killing each other this round. And then you get to deploy 2 troops here, and you do as well. And then that is the groundwork. So now we go straight up to drafting. Yeah. All right, now we got some maneuvers here. Not maneuvers, whatever they're called. Deploy. I am going to go ahead and take one of them.
I will take.
So if I take a core, I can bring in another troop, right?
Yeah, every time you would gain a Cora, you would
Yep.
bring in a troop. Now you're not going to gain that Cora till your turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I can look at these in the meantime.
Just seems like it's not that strong as they. It's Leon or Ryder, right?
Yeah.
It just seems like why do you why is that a thing whenever you could just buy it the next turn?
Well, it's
Well, some are a little.
well if I'm
different.
reading it right, it's getting the Lions and Riders a discount also.
They're 1 each. I can see. Oh, never mind. You're right.
They are
Because these are two.
They're 2. You're right. I see it.
Yeah.
I was reading how
Well,
many
and
points.
then
They
this one you can bring into a region.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that there's my question answered itself because I was just misreading how much your guys cost. So you have a core, you got a core, I got the deploy 2 troops thing. I'm gonna take it just so that no one else has it. No one else can deploy extra troops this round or move
Yeah.
without an Exodus action. But there is the Exodus action. Okay. That goes over there. Am I gonna go first? I guess I'll just use one of these right away to do this. And use Exodus first. Let me think about that. Exodus is actually a real thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and discard this again. Not worry about being aggressive with attacking, instead of being aggressive with moving around. And do an Exodus action. Where these two, I'll Exodus this spot. He's gonna go into there. Yeah, they both go. Yep, that's me. I still have that. I believe I clicked my tackle like that. I guess he did what he was supposed to.
Got a bunch of troops.
Did.
I will gain a core. Yeah.
gain a core, automatically spend it to bring in an iron will.
Okay. I am going to spend 2 Cora to bring in a cauldron. Deploy to a region you occupy. Put my cauldron there. And then I'm going to spend this dice to go ahead and drop 2 more guys in with them. Now the cauldron has to be the last thing you guys attack whenever you attack my guys there. And the start of each round, I get to add one of my Tyros, one of my guys from my discard pile back over there. I don't have any yet. Just kind of assuming one of you is going to attack before the end of this round.
Yeah.
And that's me.
I was hoping to have gotten attacked by now, but
This is a friendly game of Wroth.
yeah.
Oh, I just tried it so we can see.
Yeah.
Above
Oh, that's cool. I just didn't know if it
Since
was
we had a little
anywhere.
more space than normal.
Yeah. I want to look up the rules on UGG.
Well, I will spend 2 to deploy one of my Karns. And the fun thing about Karns is they can airdrop into regions my opponents control. So we'll come over here.
Oh, nice.
And then I have my all-seeing die to do 2 damage in that region.
Okay. That is something. That is something. Hey, I got a discard pile now.
Yep. And then that's basically a free action, so I do
Yep.
have to spend this also.
Yep.
May as well do it all then. I will spend 1 to use my parasite ability here. I defeat 1 opposing basic troop and replace it with a discarded board. And then yeah, we'll spend that die to.
I mean, might as well knock him out.
Yeah.
I was aware that was going to be a thing, possibly. But I wanted to get my cauldron this round close to the middle. That was my goal.
Okay. And these are just 1-for-1 hits, right?
Yep.
So if I spend this one,
Sorry, I forgot my parasitic influence.
What's that do?
My parasite ability also affects a second region adjacent to where I targeted it.
Oh, so here.
So
Oh, you don't have...
So the parasite ability chained and killed the guy in 5, and I didn't have a troop to replace it with. And then I just spent the 1 for my action to also get rid of it.
Jeez. Okay. All right. My stuff's dead. I get it. That's the big thing about this game is that your stuff tends to just die
Yeah.
a lot.
I mean,
All right.
doing all that felt more productive than wailing on Mark's iron will.
yeah.
49, you could have done that.
Okay. So I can spend these 2 to take out these 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
and I can
legit.
spend this one to take out one of your troops.
Yep. Boop, he dead.
Okay.
Okay. End of the round. At the start of each round. Okay. So let's... we'll go to the victory points. So it's actually going to be 2 for horsies, 2 for me, and 2 for white. Are we all at 2 again?
4 for me because my card is
Yeah.
also worth 2.
What about
Right.
that one? Yeah.
And then what about you? He's he worth something?
No,
He's
I don't think so.
Yeah, Iron Will's 0.
We gotta go kill that guy. He's worth
Yep.
2? Man.
But my other guy's worth 0, and then I have an ability. So.
Oh yeah, he's just
Yeah.
a deploy everywhere anyway.
Yep.
So. Still,
Yeah,
he's got to die.
Both of you, 2 of your 3 elite troops are worth 1 per turn each.
Yep.
And then mine is lopsided.
All right. Well,
Curious if that's true for the other faction.
we go to the beginning of the round. Pass that guy to you. I get to drop a new free person from my discard pile over here. That's the Cauldron reanimates him. And then, yeah, you get to. We'll go on to spoils. So, you roll. It's fine. But spoils first. You get to first deploy 2 from here wherever you want to that you control.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I won't have a valid target for that. Huh. Oh well.
Next is going to be kill an adjacent.
Yep. And there's nobody adjacent.
There you go.
I have to go spread out some more.
All right. Then we can go into the groundwork. We can re-roll our all-seeing die. We got a ×2 as well. Let's try. Get a Cora. And get 2 new troops. Nope, you ended up giving me your all-seeing die.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just looking.
Oh,
We're
okay.
good.
Well, instead of taking the core, I brought in already.
Yeah. Oh boy. The game said you guys are done not fighting.
Wow.
And you get to go first.
Yep. What other seems more better?
I think I'll take the one move.
Well, everybody just want to take an extra one of these now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And me and you are tied, so no one's getting that dice still. And then John's up first.
Yep.
Here, if I want to move, I have to exit. Maybe I'll just spend my time doing that this turn. Because you could ×2 on an exodus.
Let's spend those 2 dice to Exodus. Gallivanting
All over the place.
over the map. Okay.
No, he's got a lie.
Yeah, I know.
An
See, now
Exodus.
I'm tempted to do an Exodus because I could just
Oh man, that's a huge.
blow out everything. Yeah.
So just check if I'm not using something special like my card that can deploy straight to
Every
opposing. Everything else has to deploy
Yep.
to the DZ. Okay.
Deploy is always assumed to be to the DZ. The Discovery Zone.
Okay. So if I do an
But
Exodus,
Karn's a planeswalker, so he's special like that.
So are cauldrons. But not hags or aqualites.
okay. Let's get these things out. There. And I think this one can only move on a 2. Well, if they're moving, they're moving it.
Oh,
But
nice.
does that count as an Exodus? But
Yeah,
would that
Exodus is
include an
considered a move. So
Okay.
yep. So you can move them over there, and then like you could move that guy here and then here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
If you want to move them in the middle. Hi.
Okay.
And you use your attack dice.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We're gearing up to where we're gonna have to be killing each other at some point in time soon. I gotta decide if I want to go hag though. Hags are good. Yeah, I'm gonna go hag. Boop hag. I was gonna maybe build another car. We'll do hag. And then I'm going to do 2 exoduses. Boop and boop. Those guys will go there. You have a core left, and that's it. So you could do a parasite though. That's pretty big. It's a pretty big move right now. We'll do that. And that. So you can parasite that, and you couldn't kill this thing. You have options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get where you have options. So
Yep.
next round, I get a turn before you, so I can protect my call potentially.
Yep.
All right, yeah, that is me. That is my turn. By the way, his special ability is if you damage these things, it's damage, not parasite.
Mm-hmm.
I do a damage back to you.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You control that region right now.
By a bit.
Yeah, by a fair bit. I would have to kind of all in parasiting there to get it.
Oh, you could parasite twice. Think about that.
Yeah.
But parasite is basic troop, right?
Yeah, parasite is specifically defeat a basic troop.
Okay. So maybe I did need him there. And if I just push him out here too?
Yeah, that's fine.
No,
I haven't committed to
no, because I had to worry about him getting cheap shot on me next round. No, we're good. That's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Mark will go before me next round.
Yes. Not if we don't get any attacks.
I want to read my persistent now. Oh, I do like that. Oh man, I kind of wish I would have done a sorcery. Persistent ability is better than non-persistent ones. Except for that one crazy one I found in the Trapper people. Yeah, one of the factions I played last time out of the other time I played this, one that I actually gave to my mom, who I played against. Their big troop was a 5 health troop that dealt a damage whenever he moved into a territory. And then the ability she took was gather all of her 5 health troops and just deploy them wherever you want to, but you have to remove one of your basic troops in the process. And so suddenly she just had 3 5 health troops out there moving in and dealing damage every time they moved, and also scoring a bunch of points because they're big troops.
Yep.
Elite troops.
Okay, so well, I want to contest over there, but I also want to contest over there. And I don't
That
have
was
enough.
the Coda faction.
I don't have enough parasites available to, or enough discarded hordes available to have my cake and eat it too. So we will. Maybe I can just have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, I'll spend one of those to parasite here, replacing one of Mark's troops with one of mine, and do it again in an adjacent region. That one's not as valuable. And then I don't have troops.
Troops.
I don't have troops to replace them with, but I can spend that to tie that up. And
Oh, you would tie this up between me and Mark. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, we'll just tie a bunch of things up.
Didn't even think about that. All right, Mark's turn.
Until I spend the core and just drop it.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping the iron wall there. Yep.
Well, fun times. Okay, victory points. I'm gonna gain 1, 2. Oh boy, 3. Goes up to 7. You're gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, so you go up to 11. And you're gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4.
What about here?
One, yeah, I didn't count.
Oh,
that.
we didn't.
1,
okay.
2. I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna go up to 11 as well.
Yeah. Well, I know I had.
Oh, I get extra dice.
Don't I only have
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5, 6, 7. Yep. Yeah. 7 points.
Because he's got this guy and that guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that was a thing.
Yep, they each get a point every round.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, they're there. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, look
it's
how
not
far
quite
behind I am. Cosmic
quite
Beat, you're not
there.
doing so good.
Yep.
That's right.
But now you get extra.
I get an extra dice now.
The comeback mechanic.
All right. So maintenance phase. Pass the round thingy. Spoils. We'll start with here. You can deploy 2 people. Oh, I didn't get my. Oh, I did.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got it.
And that's to any region I occupy. So
Cauldron effect. I gotta put a guy out there.
actually, yeah. That's nuts. Maybe more valuable. Okay.
Okay. 1. It's going to go to here for my attack.
4. Yep.
I'm gonna do damage to this dude.
Okay.
And then 5 is right here. I will gain a Cora, and then I can move 2 troops.
We're tied there.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My bad. And now I can move 2 troops if I would like to.
Or put next to 2 in your DZ.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just do that. Not from up there though. Okay. Now we can do the groundwork. Everybody deploy 2 troops. Get a Cora. And roll the dice. And then the draft phase, starting with Mark. Got some moves this time. I'm gonna take one of those too.
Okay.
And Mark's up first.
Okay.
So you could double hit and kill my cauldron. That didn't sound good.
Sure. Let's do.
That was your free action because
Oh, that's my free action.
because it's your all-seeing nice die.
Okay. Let's spend the call.
Nice. That's a good persistent. I like it. Well, speaking of super abilities, I'm gonna use mine now. Raise Dead. Gather all my cauldrons and deploy them to regions I control. I have people. I'm gonna deploy one here. I'll deploy one here. I'll deploy one here. And then I'll take 2 troops from my discard pile to each region of the cauldron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is once per game, so that is my ability done. And that was a free action for the round. We will then spend 1 for an acolyte. And then exodus this massive group. You guys are fighting over there. I don't want to interrupt your guys' fighting. We're going to go ahead and exodus. That's a good one. Here. No. I'm going to set up for the next turn. Here. And throw a little support at this group over here. Why not? A lot of people. That's me. I gotta keep in mind that you have Cora that you're just going to blast Parasite this round.
I mean,
like hecka blast it.
I could.
It's also one reason it didn't kill you yet. That's next round.
Yeah. I mean, I'll cash it all in. But nobody said I have to spend it yet.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to double tap this guy.
That's fair. Denies me 2 points around.
Yep.
So anyway, about all the score I have.
Oh, the parasites.
Spend 2. I don't know, I think it's more productive to actually get this guy back out.
Oh yeah, he comes in anywhere. I was like, wait a minute, you gotta move him.
Anywhere I don't control.
Yeah.
Or anywhere one of you control. So like, I wouldn't be able to grab him here, where he'd be relatively safe. That would be not cheap. Then I think I will parasite.
Oh yeah.
Once. Let's see, you're spent the round. Parasite targeting here. And then the adjacent chaining will also trim him off. Because the outright destruction gets around the iron. And then I have a deploy or move. So we'll take these two guys and swing them up there. Okay.
Every time. Get my phone out to do something else, and I get sidetracked with all the silliness in my phone. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and look up Wroth and see if I can't find a ruling on that thing earlier. But you can keep going.
Oh, I'm spent. That's
Oh, yeah,
it?
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Okay, cool. All right, so for people, you get your 2 points. I'll just do people first. This is easier. 1, 2. You get 2 points still.
3.
This guy's in your DZ.
Oh, it doesn't count there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I get 2 points as well. I had 2 as well. And then for regions, me's get 1, 2, 3. I caught up for a little bit. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. And then you get 2
2.
here.
I think
1, 2. We gotta catch up with John here. I think having the last turn of this game is pretty strong. And then
That's one reason why it rotates. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. Then we'll rotate it.
Speaking of,
And then you get to go ahead and deploy 2 straight out there if you'd like.
Okay. We have to A regions. So I'm assuming that means they have to be the same A region.
Yes. Yep.
Put that up a bit.
Okay.
Running out of troops.
Attacking. What is your special in this guy?
he has to take hit.
All right.
Grouping.
There we go. I'm gonna do a damage on him. And then now I can get a Cora.
Yeah.
And-
Absolutely.
And now these guys are gonna go ahead and move with the inside one here, right here. Groundwork. Everybody get a Cora. Deploy 2 troops. Okay, so you can
Make it
deploy
a
2
Cora, yep.
troops, and then you can roll your.
Now, does it matter what? Because I don't have any ability that brings back dead. So you just go there, or
So the dead people have to stay off to the side because as soon as you run out of people from your mat, you can
Yeah.
no longer deploy troops at the beginning of the
Oh,
turn
okay.
per end of the game.
Gotcha.
So factions that like mine that have been cycling through them really fast because
Yeah.
of just abilities I have.
Yeah. But you get to.
I get
raise,
it.
you get.
I have
continuous
abilities to get them
supply
back, yes.
if we don't deal with your culprits.
Yeah.
Which they're hard to deal with because
Yeah.
they get to use everything else as.
That's cannon fodder.
Yep.
All right, so then we can go on to the draft phase. I gotta go first.
You get first and last pick.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one of the moves.
Let's take that. Felt like we've been rolling damage phase a lot, but there are 2 of them on each dice.
I'm gonna spend both aura for both acolytes. And then they're going to move into here. No. Yes. So they're gonna be here. They're about to be worthless. Once they get through this, they don't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Except for give me points, which is kind of good. But at that point in time, hopefully I'll just upgrade to hags and then be good. Oh, I didn't. I only have one to put out there with my cauldrons.
Yeah.
So I can only add it to one, and I'll just add it there. So my cauldrons are there, but they didn't do anything this round really, except for one guy.
Yep.
So the things we're not using over here, there are 2 more just single ones, but there's also a 3-point that didn't get dealt out. I kind of want to. I kind of like the idea of trying to make this a little symmetrical. Put a 1 here and a 1 here, a 3 in the middle, a 2 on 7, and then the action ones on the sides. That actually might be really fun than dealing them out randomly.
Yeah.
Because then getting to the middle is huge. Can you get 3-pointers?
Yeah. Or there's incentive to control the outside because then you get 3 the action efficiency.
Yeah. Or you can also make these 2 a 2 instead because you can not use the 3 1s possibly. This one's kind of boring. It's a 1 without an action.
Yep. What did you get?
Okay, if I use my both dice as an Exodus, do I have to use my free action that turn or save it turn?
You would have to use your free action that turn because your turns automatically skip if you don't have any action dice.
Okay. Okay.
But you can also use that dice as one of your Exodus.
Yeah, but it is a 2-hit turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Okay, so this one can.
It's gonna be huge.
Okay, so I'm gonna run him. He can go 2 spaces.
Doesn't matter.
Him up there.
And on his way through, he does a damage in the region he passes through.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You can do it to me if you want.
Well, but you get. Don't you throw extra troops
I
there?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
then I do have to hit. But we take that down 1. Okay, I use 1 hit here.
you have to use them.
Oh, I have to do both in the same spot?
Yep.
Really?
Attack a region you occupy or region adjacent for 2 damage. Yeps.
Mm. If I hit this one, then it's then suddenly you've got 4 things there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I wouldn't have any people left.
Well, those are all still free. I mean, you still got 6 in the pool, though. That's. Yeah, let's do this. Take out 2 more there.
Okay.
So that's me for the turn.
Yep. Do 1 damage to this guy right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna save that last bit to get the big swing. Okay. Okay. I see how many.
Okay, last turn. Gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I also believe, and I haven't played a 3-player game yet, so this is something that is new to me, but I remember reading in here that whenever you attack, you have to pick a faction. Yeah, so you can divide the damage however you want to, but it has to be amongst the same faction.
Yeah.
So if you do 2 damage to this area right now, here, you have to either kill 2 of him or 2 of him.
Yeah. Well, it makes more sense to do that anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, typically. Well, maybe not, though, because if we were all tied for 3, 3, and 3,
Yeah.
dealing 1 damage to one of his troops, would give me control.
Okay, so I will do Parasite. Do some replacing in those 2 areas. And we will spend that to do 2 pings of 1. Yeah. Do both of those. Okay. Then I'm out for that.
You were already out, so I'll have a ping of 2 and a ping of 1. That's plus 2 points for me. That's plus 2 points from Mark. That's plus 2 points from Mark.
Can you even attack?
Yeah, I'm in region 6.
Oh, you're adjacent. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it has to be that. I do all 3 damage to one of your horses.
And these come back. These are.
Yeah, those ones go
Okay.
back to your map.
Okay.
Only the basic troops go to a discard pile. Okay, after that is done, we will go to the victory point round, where I get 4 for my troops. You get 2. You get
3.
3.
I think that's all my points.
Did you get all your regions taken? Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for you. Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
That's close, buddy. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passing that to that dude. Getting my... I don't have dead guys. Dang, cauldrons don't do anything right now. Give me points. Spoils, starting with... You can deploy 2 straight out there.
Don't have that yet. It's any region I occupy. Yeah, let this keep being spicy.
Okay. Me, attack something. Definitely gonna attack that guy. Me again, get a Cora. Me again, move these 2 guys over here. I'll put these guys with them so they're together. Nextly, we can do the groundwork.
Nextly.
Do 2 more peoples each. Roll your dice. Get a Cora.
What was the cross thing for?
That is deal 1 damage anywhere on the map. Yeah. I like the double one better, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, if you can make a tie someplace.
Yeah.
To deny both of their players' points.
Yep.
Could be good.
Then we can go ahead and do this, starting with John. There are no attacks on here, guys.
Seems
Yeah.
seems unfortunate.
I'm gonna go ahead and metagame a little bit here. We can't let him have 2 Cora. If there's no
Well, I
attacking
know
this
that.
round,
No,
if there's
I
no
realize
if there's no
that.
attacking this round,
So, I know. Well, I mean, it's going to be I don't know how much we could do without any
I don't think I
attacks.
can actually use that extra dice. It's probably going to be maybe a Exodus dice, but I do not want him to have 3 parasites this round.
It really doesn't make much difference.
And you get the bonus dice. Okay. I mean, that's 4 extra troops out there.
Yeah, no, it is. That's, well, my other thing was to run around my horse to take out stuff, but on movement. But that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start it off with John on the action phase.
Okay. We will
Delay a turn.
kind of delay a turn. Yeah. Just get my second Cora. And I'm obligated to dump everything with my next action.
I'm gonna shoot. Sure.
Spend 2 on a new hag. Also delay a turn. Even though I don't need it.
Okay.
I guess maybe if someone like one-shots one of my acolytes, I can buy him back with that last one. But then he's just gonna sit at
Yeah.
home, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep. So I think this is going to be a pay the 2 for a Karn. He's back.
Literally just over there to get 2 points for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll do an Exodus.
Yeah. Oh, the undead horde.
Yep. That and that.
I'm not liking my odds anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 4 versus his 7. Well, I can beat that, but
Yeah. You'd have to use both of these dice to do it.
well, here's one. I'll bring in 2 troops there for that. Okay.
But luckily, you'll have the last turn
Yeah.
now, so you can really think about it, because I'm using both mine.
Well, but the thing is, we can't stop him from getting 3 points. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know, but like I can try to jump higher, I
Yeah.
guess. But like, let's do our best, okay? All right, I'm up to 6 here. That at least makes it to where
Yeah.
You don't
that
get 2
region's
points.
Tied at least.
yeah. I kind of wish I would have done my full action for that, but you would have done something different last turn. So put one more guy over there. Oh well, that's me. That's what I got. Good luck, Mark. You got 1 more action left and a kill. Kill here prevents a point.
Yeah.
Kill here gives me 2 points. I'd appreciate it. kill here prevents 2 points from me, which.
But that one actually gets me. Oh,
Ooh, you could
no.
deploy 2 here and then kill 1 here. That's kind of the same thing, except
Yeah, but he's still getting 3 points.
Yeah, I'm getting 4 for my 2 cards no matter what.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whose turn is it?
It's your
It is.
turn. Yep.
Oh, it is my
Yep.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Okay, never mind.
Yes, that would be. John is winning by a little bit here.
Yeah.
He's got 2 guys deployed. But yes, I think he's been using his parasite to the utmost efficiency.
Well, okay, so I can. Bring
I've
in-
also kind of prioritized getting the special actions, which were
There.
really helpful in board building, but game's about points.
Yeah.
And there's these 2 juicy 2-pointers, one right here that I think I haven't scored this one yet. I think you've scored it. No, I scored it last round.
Yeah.
You scored.
Well, the
that
problem is if I hit you there, you're just going to bring in another thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no point in that. Okay.
I don't. You're not forced to hit the acolyte first, though.
If I'm damaged by an attack.
Oh, if any of your stuff
Yeah.
is damaged.
No,
So
that's,
you-
that's
okay.
what.
So
yeah.
so killing these guys just goes like
Right.
this. every
Yeah.
time.
Then brings
It
in
just- it
another.
just-
Yeah. No. That's.
Shit.
But once you're done with 4 of those, then I have people in the discard pile and I can't do anything.
Yeah. And then you just get them back with the call.
Okay. Well, head in here, and then I'll just knock out. Okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
That would be it. So let's go ahead and give you your 4 points for your cards.
2 cards.
I get 5 points for my guys. You get 1, 2, 3 points for your guys. Then we can do regions. We'll just go in order. 1 point there. 2 points for you. 3, nothing. 4, 1 point for me. 5, 1 point for me. 6, we're tied. 7, 2 points for me. Oh my gosh. 8, 1 point for
Oh,
no.
1 point.
All right,
Yeah.
my game plan worked again. I got really good at this to the last round of the
Yeah.
game, and then
So yeah. It's like
my experience with Wroth so far.
Mark could have played Kingmaker and chose not to.
Yes. Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
You could have given me the win.
Well, it's a tough balance of 3-player
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
exactly. You
area
never
control games.
You never
Yeah.
want to do that, yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, that would be Roth. And that's going to be John with 32 points, Brie with 31, and Mark with 23. And I think one of the things, deciding factors on here too, is just like how sticky me and John's factions were. Made it really difficult for Mark because it was easier for me and him to hurt you to get points than it is to hurt each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's tough to attack. I mean, the attacking is really limited in this game.
yeah, it really is.
I mean, at best you're getting maybe 2 attacks around, and that's not really a full attack. You're just picking off troops,
Yep.
and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's a fun game. It's as far as an area control game, it's very light, which is nice. You don't have to really, worry too much about the complex rule set and things like that. It's got drafting. I always like drafting pretty much any game. Add that into anything. It's fun. And yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. But I think that is going to be it for us. Finishing up before 5.
Okay.
Nice. It's been a good day for my D&D group to get together. Too bad they're not. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to be on next Tuesday. I think next Tuesday is Lorcana. And I forget what we're playing next Thursday. What is the game?
It's the thing Stoner announced like yesterday.
Oh, so that is next week. All right, cool. Next Thursday we'll be playing the new Worms fan expansion. Because that comes out on the 10th. And next Thursday is
The 11th.
the 11th.
So we can officially have a copy in our hand.
Oh
Yep.
man.
Yes.
I'm gonna end call before I make my joke. But I have a joke. All right, bye everybody.